Yo, 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 yo. What's up? How's it going, everyone? Hold up. Let me pull up OBS here so I can see what y'all are saying. What's up, Dolansky? What's up, Chairboy? How are you feeling today? To Sunday. I feel like I've been losing track of what days are which recently. Forgot about the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I got so used to streaming on at certain days that even just not streaming on, what was it, that one Thursday for Christmas felt kind of off. What's going on, Virtual Snow? Hey, Artnerd. What's up, Jessica? How's everyone? Definitely, holidays were great. I'm kind of ready to get back into the swing of things. It was like a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. But what about you guys? I mean, I feel like it's pretty much wrapped up for me. No more guests, no more gifts, no more I mean, there's not even any snow here anymore for some reason. So that kind of takes away the holiday vibes a bit. Bought a few vinyls for myself. Nice. What vinyls did you get? I think I'll try to just play a little bit of piano. We got a ton of rain, same here. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I want the snow. Million miles away from macros. 82, 8 to 99. Birth of a New Day. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never heard of those before. What kind of music is it? Every stream we got a new angle. Yeah, this one's a little bit higher up somehow. I'm not really sure how that happened. I haven't played too much piano these last few days, so it might feel nice to kind of get my my fingers a little chance to wake up a little bit. cool to have a soft little drum pattern going. I think is that like 7/8 or something. Hold up. Yeah, it is kind of giving Minecraft vibes a little bit. Hold up. What is going on here? Yeah, it looks like 7/8 to me. I'm just gonna pull up a quick little drum loop here. So 102 maybe, and let's switch to 7, and I'm kind of thinking a cone sound pack might be the way to go. Kind of hearing like something with like brush drums potentially, like. This might take a second here. I'm not quite sure. Oh, these are all swung. That's unfortunate. Ooh, wait. I think this is closer to what I'm looking for. There we go. Minecraft covers? That would actually be kind of fun. I don't really remember the pieces too well. I haven't played them I haven't played that game in a while. Let's see. Oh, this isn't warped right. Actually, that might be too far off in BPM. That's unfortunate. All right, bear with me here. I'll find something. I'll find something eventually. Let me just make sure that this is the right tempo for this riff that I was working on. Feels good. Okay, let's try something like this and see if we can get this to work somehow. This one's quite a bit faster. Let's see, 172 divided by 2. Guys, my brain is not working very well at the moment. All right. So we got 86, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So I don't want this really fast portion here, so... This is going to actually take a little bit more effort than I was kind of originally thinking, just because cutting it into 7/8 is going to be, or 7/4, whatever. It's kind of arbitrary, but let's see. That's not terrible. kind of ran out of ideas there a little bit, but that's a lot of fun to jam on. I feel like my fingers need the warm up. I know it's just a bunch of doodling, but it feels good getting my creative juices flowing. We are indeed in 7/8. Be nice to have some kind of parameter on these drums to mess around with while I'm jamming. But I for some reason in Ableton you can't really map this to anything, which is kind of a bummer. It would be really cool if you could just That sounds kind of cool, like really short like that. Maybe we could bust out some kind of weird little synth sound to play in 7/8 too. I don't know. I'm just doing random stuff today. I feel like I need to just get some weirdness out of my brain before I can dive into album stuff today. I don't really know where to go looking for patches, but this could be fun. Hold on. Let's create a little, why is this off grid though, is the question. We're in 7/4, so this should be, oh, it's like, it is on grid, I guess. I think the grid is just kind of tripping me out for some reason. It looks very different in 7/4. Okay, let's just record something here. 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's get rid of the legato. I want to make sure that that's triggering there. Like this, and then let's quantize this. Legato. All right, there we go. Maybe we can find something short and plucky. Ooh, actually some kind of sine wave type thing would be cool too. Okay, so now why is it triggering like that? That's kind of weird. You could try to control the transient and drum bus. That's controllable with automation. I'll definitely give that a go. There's some MIDI that's snuck in here. Hold on. Why does that keep happening? It's because of this stuff here? Like, what even? Why is that even there? Huh? I thought I quantized this. Okay. Need to be 100%. There we go. Now we're good. I feel like just a simple little sine lead could be fun for a moment here. like a little bit of some kind of bass line. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of hearing maybe something kind of like an upright type of thing. Let's throw in a trillion. New song? I don't know about that. It's I mean, anything could become a song, I guess. You never know. But we're just messing around right now. Acoustic. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, I don't want to get too crazy with the bass, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. I think that's good for now. avocado on this for sure. I like the little FM action here. It's kind of nice. That upright bass turned this into a PS2 racing game. Yeah, I can see that. Never owned a PlayStation, but like I feel like I get the reference. I was never a console gamer. My mom was pretty intense about consoles. It's funny, like that's kind of where she drew the line with games. It's like, well, for some reason consoles were kind of offensive to her. But she let me have a Game Boy, so I played a lot of Pokemon. We're kind of a PC only household, so you're not really that far off. You know, I kind of feel very lucky in a sense in terms of like when I grew up, because I remember, you know, a pre-smartphone time, a pre like ubiquitous access to internet, and yeah, I don't know. I just feel like times have changed so much. In that regard, I don't know if any of you guys are parents out there, but I still don't know, you know, my fiance and I would love to have a kid, and I still don't know, how we would approach something like that. Actually, my niece just got a really cool gift for Christmas, which is, a Wi-Fi phone. So it has no screen. It's kind of like a landline phone, and it just works over Wi-Fi. And you can actually call her. She's very young, but it's a great way to kind of like introduce her to the idea of like wireless communication, like using that kind of technology without exposing her to, I don't know, the craziness of social media and online world and, you know, AI stuff, and yeah. Anyways. My parents were not gamers, and I didn't understand. That riff, that's cool. Hold on. Ooh, wait, I gotta set up these kind of entertaining how like much of a story you can tell by just controlling a few different parameters, so few layers. It's kind of fun. Nice little way to get the brain warmed up. What's up, Mellow Mark? What drums are being used? This is a spliced up drum loop from a Cone Sound sample pack. I'm kind of just messing around with the transient preservation here, or transient envelope, I should say. Just fun to kind of get different effects from that. Woo! Damn, that was a lot of fun. Just kind of riffing like that. I really needed to jam out a little bit. What do I do now? I'm not really sure. I kind of like... There was several riffs in there that I thought were pretty cool. That was Almost Girl from Ipanema. I may have unintentionally crossed over briefly. I'm not sure. It's kind of crazy because it's just two chords. It's just C minor and D minor. I love it. I just love how really simple things can be that much fun in music. Is it really jazz if 80% of your licks aren't stolen? Fair enough. I mean, I kind of like this vibe. I'm gonna save this. Let's see, sketch journal. It's almost the end of the 2025 sketch journal. Pretty crazy. Let's see, what do we got here? December 28th, 2025. 7/8 jazzy. I don't know. It's kind of jungle-ish, right? It's like jungle adjacent. Might be kind of fun to just like, I don't know, sketch another new idea, different tempo. Let's go ahead and try to use this a little bit. Switch back to 4/4 maybe. You guys want to suggest any chords or keys for me to play on? I'm just kind of getting my brain warmed up, so happy to take some ideas from y'all. A lick advent calendar would actually be kind of genius. Wait, that's a great idea, Eidolon. I love Alien. But isn't that just straight up minor? But yeah, that's a really good idea, Eidolon. What if we did a Dorian? Major flat 5? Wait. Ooh, I love Imanu. I was just listening to his new single. What's it called? Break? No. Some along those lines. I really appreciate his output. These are like actually those chords are kind of cool. Hold on, let's try this out. I gotta extend this pattern a little bit here to make room for that. It's kind of cool though. Let's get some Trillion action going. Hold up, let's record. Close enough. It would be kind of cool to try to do some like gentle vocal stacks. I do that so little. I need to get more comfortable with trying to use my voice like that. It's not sounding particularly good these days, but I do want to become comfortable enough to use my voice eventually in a live setting, so it's a big goal for me. I could see why you'd think of deadmau5. Okay, so I think that first I'll just start with one melody I'm hearing. that was not perfect, but who cares? So let's see the harmony. I think we avoid using any auto-tune because my singing is not it's not even good enough to like for it to register the notes I want it to register. So let's start. Just have it like a gentle background texture. Off topic, but how long have you been together with your fiance? We've been together like 3.5 years, something like that. Yeah, about 3.5 years. And it's even me, and this is da 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 sing from me, da sing me, if you sing to me, if you sing to me, if you sing. I don't know, I'm just saying random stuff. So yeah, I think that actually adds a little bit of a vibe. It'd be kind of cool to hear this with some like some more dramatic detuned saw chords, maybe. Hey, have any of you guys been watching the Fallout show, by the way? Just kind of curious. We just saw the new episode yesterday. Let's see. I think as humanity, we'll never get over saw stacks. I completely, wholeheartedly agree. It's crazy because even just like the subtlest variation can have such a big impact on a saw stack too. You know, just adjusting a detune parameter a tiny bit and it already has a different flavor. So there's a lot of different styles of saw stacks out there. You hear a little bit of white lie in there? Yeah, I could see that. You gotta do follow up. Yo, thank you for the follow, Eerie7. It'd be kind of cool if it got more detuned, like that after the hit being triggered. So like, you gotta do follow up. Yo, Joelitis, thank you for the follow. Let's try that with these vocals. Maybe we can reduce the degree to which that detuning is happening a tiny bit. I'm hearing a few different things. I don't really know exactly what to do here, but I do like the idea of these kind of chord hit breaks here, so let's try that. kind of like the idea of that maybe happening twice. The second time there could be a little bit of a like a little tambourine in the background that's like starting to create a little MIDI build. Let me grab something from Oliver. Let's see, percussion. Yeah, we'll grab this one, I think. Nah, actually, maybe we can use this one. I don't want it to sound Christmassy. I'm kind of hearing like, I think it'd be kind of nice to, instead of repeating that kind of chord progression, it'd be cool to go to like the we gotta do follow E flat major there. Yo, Ear, thanks for chatting for the first time. Thamatism are all my favorite artists on Twitch now. I don't know, but I'll take it as a compliment if you are including me in that list. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I saw that you just followed Thamatism. Something like that, where it turns into like a A-B call and response a little bit. Actually, this sounds kind of cool for the time being layered. This is not a long-term solution here, but I'm just going to add this. So then... I'm just using these chords as like a placeholder for me to riff on the writing I'm hearing. I'm just gonna do a raw recording here. This is gonna sound terrible, but I'm hearing like a vocal line sitting on top of this. All right. Actually, wait, I think maybe if I can sustain it, that would be cool. I don't know how to sing this. Whatever. We can use this for now. Why is that being sidechained so hard? Okay. I definitely think some, I was hearing some Reese's in here. That would be cool. So let me grab something I've made previously just for quick sketching purposes. I still gotta fix this up. This patch keeps having a hard time finding the original bounce of this. Okay, there we go. Compressor. For some reason, I decided to make the sound extremely quiet. Don't know why. Let's see. So I think not twice. I'll just have it like, let's see. I'll go. Something like that. Although I think I only want it to happen once, not a second time. I don't know exactly what kind of a sound to put here. I'm definitely hearing like something pretty distorted. Maybe I make something from scratch. I'm not sure. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just try to create something. So I think I want to maybe start with some something simple. I want to create like a little bit of movement, like I did not mean to do that. Let's do asym envelope. Kind of jumping around a little bit right now, but I just realized that I also want to do something in the intro real quick. Let's add like 8 measures here. I think we can start with the piano. Hey, what's up, Artnerd? Bumping Timatism's question for Haywyre. How'd you pick the name? Well, I was 15 years old. And I was creating a lot of music and I really wanted an alias, and I had no idea that I would be building an entire career out of this name. So, um, I think I was kind of just basing it off of like that I, the feeling I wanted to create with my music at the time, and yeah, I don't know, the the traditional spelling for Haywyre with an I was already taken by a band, so I ended up changing it to Y. An old friend of mine recommended I do that, and here I am, like 15 years later, um, and still using that name. It's kind of crazy. I saw, like, I don't know if you guys follow Kenny Beats at all, but I saw him talk about this. I think it can really bother some people. It bothered me for some time. There were some years where I was thinking to myself that, I don't know, it's hard to identify yourself with a moniker that you came up with with totally different intentions. But at the same time, like, how much does that moniker really matter? You know, I think about, for example, the first time I heard the name Deadmau5, I'm pretty sure I had some preconceived notions of like what the music would sound like, and you know, all that kind of falls away. It's like a friend's. I don't know. It's like any name, really. It obviously at the end of the day, for a musical project, it's more about the output, and if people are enjoying that, then that's great. But yeah, I know what it's like as an artist to want to change your alias. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Art Nerd. I appreciate it. Never judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you could say that. Like, for example, one thing I was concerned about with Haywyre was I definitely enjoyed leading into like the EDM sound, but I was worried that, like, I don't know, uh, is it still going to be Haywyre if I go away from that, you know? And I think at the end of the day, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But I would say that the answer to that is that people. I think people come and go as an artist's output is released, and that's totally fine and totally normal. You can't make something that appeases to everyone, so you know, might as well just make what you want to hear, what you want to say, the messages you want to put out, and whoever likes it, and whoever doesn't. I'm here for Haywyre, not EDM wire pop wire. Yeah, I appreciate you, Dolansky. Also, by the way, thank you for the first review on the Play It pack. I saw that. Put a smile on my face. I'm glad that people are using it, and I do want to point out that if you guys have any feedback, Dolansky, I saw you posting about some design feedback in the Key Collection channel. It means a lot to me that you know, people in general do that. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you specifically for that. Yo, Flunk, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I think sometimes the name matters more to the artist than to the fans. I agree. Which is why things bother you like that, and we just love listening for sure. I think I agree with that. It is an interesting phenomenon, you know, the whole idea of like, I remember making music before I was full-time, and not having to really concern myself with, you know, how do I pay my bills off of my music, or, you know, how do I not alienate my fan base with new music? And it's so interesting because it's like, there's the irony is, like you said, that for a lot of artists, I think that the less you concern yourself with those thoughts, the better. And if you kind of focus on that too much, then it can erode what it is that brought fans to you in the first place. But it turns into like a catch-22 situation sometimes, where if you can't tap into that mindset, and I've definitely struggled with this over the years, because well, yeah, I'm human, and I don't know, I think contending with, financializing my passion has definitely been a long-term struggle for me, because those are just two very separate worlds in my mind, and it's such a weird, honestly, making music off of making a living off of music is just a bizarre thing in general. But hey, I shouldn't be complaining. I don't have anything to complain about, really, in that regard. I'm lucky that people follow me and enjoy what I create. That's kind of like the bottom line. If you see, if you think Oh, wait, hold on. I think that's what I was hearing. What did you do before music full time? I didn't do anything. I was literally a busboy at a restaurant over the summers. I dropped out of school to pursue music full time. So, I mean, the only jobs I ever had were I made shakes at Culver's, which is a Midwest thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Culver's, but yeah, it's a fast food chain out here. I made shakes. I would sneak free shakes to my friends on occasion. I never got caught doing that, but I'm pretty sure they knew that I was doing it and let me get away with it. But yeah, that's all I've done. My resume looks pretty funny, probably. If I ever have to create a resume, it'll be like, yeah, Culver's, busboy, shake master, musician for 15 years. Hopefully I don't ever have to have to bust that out. Okay, how do we make this more interesting? I think let's see. We could add a little pitch, nothing crazy, just a little pitch thingy here. Happy Squid, this is Straight Gas. Thank you. Culver's is in Florida? No way. I went from military to music. Nice. That's quite the change of pace. There's a channel that a YouTube channel my friend turned me on to called Mr. Ballin, and I went through a phase where after he had shown me, it was Tristram actually, he showed me Mr. Ballin. I got kind of into watching just like scary stories, I guess, for a while. Is like while I was like painting and doing house projects and stuff, and pretty sure he's ex-military. It's interesting to hear him talk about going from like being, I think he was a Navy SEAL, going from that to being like a YouTuber. Kind of an interesting career switch up. Let's see. I was gonna add a convolve here. All right, maybe I need to add a limiter to this tip for the time being. Ooh, actually, hold on. I have another idea. There are these atmospheric patches I was exploring recently that I thought were really cool. I don't know where they are. Might take me a second to find them. There's these really cool little background. Will you put this on Spotify or Apple Music? Potentially, yeah. We'll see. It's kind of a nice sound. I kind of like adding this as a layer in the beginning, maybe. Let's quantize that, except for that little thing at the end. Yeah, like little shimmery things like this will be cool. Man, there's like this set of patches. I have no idea where they're at, but they are all kind of like that. I gotta go hunting for these. Where are they? Maybe these are... I like that. Let's record a couple different octaves here. Let's do this one. We could bounce it. And then maybe we can reverse this part. What the? Something weird happened with the vocal here. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is an issue, man. This has been so annoying to deal with. It keeps switching up on me. I feel like that could be kind of cool. If we had a section of the song at some point with a synth like that. Let's try it like this. I don't know if this will actually be used, but I just came to my mind, so I had to record it real quick. Yo, what's up, Artnerd? 2 questions from chat above. Let's see. Funky, sorry I missed your first time chat. Where do you get your serum patches? Not really any particular place. I mean, obviously Splice is such a go-to marketplace for that stuff, but yeah, honestly, I like going to artist Patreons on occasion and seeing what they're up to. I like watching tutorials and seeing how other artists make their patches. I think that's the most useful stuff normally, is not so much, you can for sure reverse engineer a patch, but seeing somebody create something from scratch I find is the coolest, because like synthesis is not, sound design is not really my forte. I feel like I'm a little bit more in the like songwriting, performance artist kind of lane. I feel like that's kind of more so my expertise is like in front of the keys rather than being a producer. But I think like I'm decent enough there to like create a lot of stuff myself, but I absolutely love switching through patches. It's definitely like a big joy of mine, is to just explore presets. Let's get some comb on here. Maybe after the filter, actually. It's kind of cool. Be cool if maybe there's a little response there. Anyways. Maybe that what I just made could be like a good like thing to use later in the song. Wait, what's going on with this patch? That sounds so bad. Okay, just for the sake of sketching purposes, let's not get bogged down by my inability to sound design here. I think let me see. You know, 808 could be interesting. Sometimes it's not even just about like inability to sound design, but like sometimes it can be hard to switch the hats that you need to wear when creating something. I don't know if that makes sense. But sometimes you can get really caught up with particular details and then you're losing the ability to focus on the bigger picture of the song, if that makes sense. I think I want to hear that vocal in there again as well. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Like, I think even just like exaggerating the distortion could make that more interesting. I'm gonna record that, I think. Nice. I like that. I'll have to mess with this to kind of get a little more than just an 808 quality out of it, because that's not really what I want to be going for, I don't think. But I like the general idea of kind of like that low end following this pattern. Other question from chat remains unanswered. Thanks, ArtNerd. I appreciate it. How do LFOs and serum work? Well, I've never actually had to explain this before. I don't know if you want me to do this, but essentially, it's So, okay. An LFO is like a pattern that repeats that can be assigned to any parameter. So you see like this LFO here. This is like a pattern that repeats over and over again, right? In and of itself, an LFO doesn't create a sound, doesn't do anything. It needs to be assigned to something in order to alter a sound, right? So in this case, let's just throw an LFO here onto this, onto the volume of this wavetable here, and you can see it's at this specific rate, which is the quarter note rate, set to retrigger. So this keeps retriggering over and over again, and you can see that this pattern in the LFO, this shape, is determining the amplitude of the sound. I feel like I'm doing a horrible job of explaining this, but that's kind of the gist of it. And then from there, you can just use LFOs to do all sorts of crazy stuff. People seem to be really into this. I feel like I've seen a lot of social media stuff about artists doing like, the switching the rate to hertz and then decreasing gradually the rate of your LFO to get effects like this. Stuff like that. And there's all sorts of interesting stuff you can do with LFOs, because obviously you can alter the shape to whatever you want. And Serum 2 has some other crazy stuff that, it's got like these path. I think this is like an XY. Yeah. Man, I gotta dig into this stuff more, because I haven't done any patching or any sound design with these really yet. But these are types of LFOs as well that have other settings to play with. But yeah, anyways, that's my attempt at trying to explain that. It was not particularly good, but it's more of an automation than an effect. Exactly. Yeah, an LFO on its own doesn't create any kind of sound. Okay, let's I'm just gonna throw a Pro Q on here real quick. And we're going to actually, let's make sure that these are all being sidechained for the time being. I think I want to create some kind of low end here for this that initial chord hit. So gonna bust out the old diffuser. Let's see. Let's make it mono and low pass it a tiny bit. Just something quick. All right. I want to keep exploring some of those some of these patches here just for fun. This entire, like, whoever the creator is for these patches, I freaking love how their brain works. It's actually kind of a cool sound. So why don't we try this actually? What if we did like this as the first half of the break? I think I want to add a little break at the end of this little chord, sustained chord thing. New subscriber. Yo, thank you for the sub, Eerie7. Much appreciated. Bumping another question from Nick Nev. What's your opinion on people asking to remix your songs? Maybe I could make a chat command for people in the future. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm absolutely not gonna stop you if you have interest in bootlegging something of mine. An official remix, of course, would be a different story. If you're creating something and you're interested in basically like sending me a demo for consideration for like an official release, but absolutely, feel free to do that. I'm totally open to that. The only side note, little caveat I should add there is that some of my songs are released with labels. So if I have the control, like if the song is independently released, then I can, just say, hey, I really like this. Would you be down to release this? And then that's that. But if there's a label involved, it can be a little bit trickier because then, their timelines and their tastes and their brand and all this kind of stuff comes into the equation too. But yeah, hopefully that answers that question. We need more people remixing Haywyre songs. Yeah, I mean, so this is something I was thinking about, and Macrodose actually had this idea that it would be cool to encourage people to use like these some of these free track packs I'm doing in their own not just in their own creations, but like maybe to be able to like submit them or just share them on there somehow. And I don't know, it would be interesting to see if like maybe there's a way for that system to include like official remix submissions. So like for the Never Count on Me pack, for example, if people create like, instead of using it for original materials, if they use it to create a remix of like Never Count on Me or something, then they could submit that on Key Collection somehow, or just like send it to me, obviously, directly for consideration. I'm totally open to that. I think that would be pretty cool. But excuse me. So let's figure out what kind of a sound to add. Okay, this is like such a lazy way of doing this, just having like one giant drum loop. But that's just how we're doing it for the time being. I think I want to sidechain this a bit. I'm just going to add a quick delay or echo, I guess. I still call it delay from when it was called that. I don't know how many versions ago that was for Ableton, but let's just leave it around like 18. Okay, what was I trying to do? I just want some kind of like weird, like reverby, high pitched, like weird sound. So let's do something like this. Start here. And we'll get reverb going. Add a filter before this. Maybe like some kind of comb weirdness could be cool. Let's add some distortion here as well. I don't know why that sound made me laugh. It sounded goofy. I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, wait. That's kind of cool. I kind of wanted that reverb to keep going. Like, keep doing. Why did I stutter like that? I was trying to mimic the reverb. thing is bothering me. I need to add some multi-band compression here. Actually, let's create a new LFO for this. Let's go like this, maybe. Not really sure where this is going, but we're creating weird sounds. I don't know. There's some cool stuff going on here. The sound design is like mixing is super lazy right now, but I kind of like the idea of this little breakdown section though. Hold on. Let's record that. Okay. And I do think this will kind of catch the listener off guard a little bit. From a writing standpoint, at least. Maybe like a searing like lead on top would be cool too. Let me try to create something from scratch here. I'm kind of like thinking about, let's see, maybe that reverb filter. Where is that thing? We'll see. Well, obviously have to be. Let's add some vibrato here. It's a little insane right now, but let's see. Production is so lazy right now. But I do think that could be cool. We'll see. Maybe we can just use this for the time being. Maybe we could have a slide up to that area. Like that. I think the second time around it would have to be a slightly different riff, but just a small little change would probably go a long way. What if we map the reverb specifically to the volume envelope? That could be kind of cool. That way we don't have to automate the auto filter thing. Maybe we can find another weird little filter to throw in here. Kind of cool. Let's try. Wait, let me try that again. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. I don't know about those little hits here. We can mute that for now. Maybe it'll inspire something that will stay, but I think that was not sounding that great. Although I like the idea of maybe doing like a little a second synth that could like riff something else. Let's duplicate this actually and try that. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it with the level, and then I'll switch over to maybe like a filter-based thing if that's not working. No way I found your Twitch. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I think something like this could be kind of cool. Let's try it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Meta Human Boy. Appreciate it. Not loving this sound, but let's try something here. I would like to. I've been using this riff in like several album tracks now. I don't know why it keeps coming back to me. Oh wait, whoops. Forgot about that thing. This could be kind of cool. I have an idea here. Let's duplicate this patch and remove legato. I want to try something here. The sound is weird. I just wanted to experiment with something here for a moment. This could probably be a little bit cooler with a different kind of patch. This one's a little bit odd. Maybe I can duplicate this one. Let's add some more velocity here. It's kind of cool. All right, let's ignore that for now and go back to the beginning again. See how this ideas progressing. Thanks, Delansky. We'll see if we can find a way to use it. Have the chords maybe start here a little bit low pass. I kind of want to maybe bounce this weird thing here. I'm going to duplicate it and bounce this duplicate. Maybe we can like just like keep duplicating that little reverb thing. See how that sounds. Oh god, the vocal thing again. I cannot believe they still haven't fixed this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't expect patches, bug fixes to happen like overnight, but this has literally been like the entire year this has been an issue. Blows my mind, because I know that Antares is a massive company. And I know they're aware of this issue because when I reached out to them about it, they already knew that this is a thing. Okay, let's switch it back to chromatic. I don't know if maybe we might be a little bit short to just call it quits there for a drop, but I don't really want to just duplicate. Maybe we could somehow transition into that. I don't know. on, I gotta... I think it'd be cool to have like a offbeat clap. But maybe only the second half, we'll see. I think a little snare roll leading into... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the mix is terrible here, but... I think we need like some kind of crash sitting on top of this. Let's just throw this out here. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this reverb chop here. I don't know. Maybe if I like reversed it, that could be kind of cool. Let's try this. Leading into that Reese. That's kind of cool. This might be a dumb question, but does the note the drums play affect the song? They can, yeah. If you're talking about like the pitch of the drums, absolutely. You know, I'm not somebody that spends a lot of time tuning drums. Like I do in the sense that, like, you know, I mix and adjust the pitches until I feel they sound good, but that doesn't necessarily mean I pitch them so that the fundamental is in key with the song. So that's a thing that some producers kind of swear by. I don't know. Maybe I'm like subconsciously processing my kicks to be in key, and I do think that sounds good, but my process, I'm not really, if I'm doing that, I'm not really aware of it. If that makes sense. Just hasn't ever been something I've purposefully sought out. I don't think it's always necessary, because honestly, like, a lot of times, I don't know. I don't think that pitch in a kick drum, I don't know. It depends on the genre and like the context and stuff, right? Because like pitch matters in snares a lot, for example, right? Like I think that in toms they matter a lot, and yeah. It can be really important. With kicks, it's a little bit different though. Like sometimes kicks are so short that you're not even perceiving the fundamental. You're just kind of like, you know, it's more like you're feeling like the transient, the body, and like more so like the impact than the actual pitch of the kick. And you know, that's yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting question. You're gonna go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, Erie. What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for joining. It's like a long snare or cymbal sometimes sound better pitched into the key. Make sure to use an algorithm that doesn't play or just drive the transient right. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, that's why plugins like Kick are so nice, because you have that control over the fundamental. You know, you can just go in here and say like, all right, let me. Well, this one's kind of not what I'd normally draw, but let's see. Let me isolate the low end here. I mean, of course, it makes a huge difference depending on where you tune it. But that's another thing with kick drums too, is most of the time they're moving. The pitch is in. It's not really stationary pitch-wise most of the time either. So that's another reason why I think the whole concept of tuning a kick drum it's a little doesn't really quite make sense, because like a snare I think kind of arrives more often than not at a specific like fundamental frequency, and so tuning there makes a little more sense because you're kind of like really hearing a certain pitch. Like you can hear it with this Mad So snare. What is that? It's a D. So yeah, I mean, if we're in, what key are we in here? It's kind of like a G major key-ish. G major, G minor, or something like that. So a D would be the fifth in a G, any kind of G a based key. So it actually could sound pretty good. But yeah, with the kick drums, it's just a different story. It's not as straightforward, I feel like. All right, this just sounds so bad right now. Maybe I think a ride will be cool. I'm trying not to think too much about the mix right now, more just like the creative and writing aspects. So let me let's see. What could the ride be playing? Maybe it could be a small crash instead. Yeah, I think we need more, maybe like one or two more crashes. Let's try this. And this part can be like more dry. Yeah, I definitely think that I'm enjoying this kind of like A/B call and response type thing. symbol work is not great, but it'll get the point across at least. Okay. Anyways. Kind of a fun little idea we created here. So this is obviously a different... I'm going to say this is a separate project file compared to the 7.8 jungle thing we created earlier. What should we call this idea? Idea? What the hell? Bro, my brain. Idea. There was something I was hearing in the lyrics. I'm just saying gibberish, but there is some kind of phrase that was in there somewhere. I don't know. Thought about me. John's song. Where did John come from? Are you hearing John when I'm singing? I'll just call it, I don't know, All of Me or something for now. All of it. All of Me. Sounds more like the name of a jazz standard. All of me. But let's let's make sure to save it here. I don't know where to go from here. I did enjoy working on this. Maybe I open up that project file from earlier. Maybe I go into other album tracks. I was working on an album track earlier. I mean, I actually really like this idea. I feel like I could flesh this out and it could go on the album. Kind of cool to have a random little riff there in the bass line. Yeah, it'll take a lot of work to execute this. It's it's really sounding kind of weak at the moment, but that's okay. I kind of prefer to approach ideas like this more so from a conceptual standpoint. I don't want to judge it based off of the mixing. I just like hearing the rough idea being there, and then I can flesh out the sound design more after. If the idea is good enough, I'll have no problem sitting there for hours and hours, getting everything to sound right. So I was thinking maybe we could try to go back to this little riff here. I feel like this could be a cool song to have some strings on too. I could totally hear some swam like stuff, maybe some real recordings. I can get my boys back, bring the boys back to town. It's good not getting hung up on the stuff that isn't as important. I agree, Delansky. You know the drill. Something like that could be cool. Although I was hearing more of a legato type of thing. Initially, I mind like a little riff like that. Maybe that could be a cool way to help assist the piano in the intro. Yeah, it kind of fits somewhat naturally with the writing and the song to have strings in here. Let's get a double bass going. maybe it could just be like really simple hits, like staccato hits there at first. Let's get some contact strings in here. String ensemble, maybe. Cello ensemble, sure. I'm not sure about that. I feel like it needs to be a little more delicate than staccato strings like that. Let's try that maybe. Pizzicato. And then I could get more legato here, maybe. All right. Maybe we can pan this well, actually, let's duplicate this and have another copy here that's panned left. We can pan this cello right. Wait, this one isn't making a sound for some reason. That doesn't sound very great, but yeah, it's not going to be very convincing until a lot of the sound design and the mix has been improved, but it's always a good exercise to try to make as much of a song in one session as possible, in my opinion. It's just like never a waste of time. Just such a good way to flex all the different muscles that you need to flex to get something resembling a piece of music, you know? I adore cello. Yeah, I feel that. String instruments in general. I mean, like, look, I like using libraries and all, but there's nothing like live strings. That shit is... God, it's just insane. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to look up some sound design of mine real quick here to see if this could potentially fit. Patches, basses. 29. Let's see. Could be kind of cool. Actually, I have an idea. Let's start it from here. You guys know that that dog, this extremely old dog meme? Oh wow. Oh wow. That's my reference for the articulation of this bass sound. Oh wow. Let's see. Oh wow. No, let's slow it down. There we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Let's start it up here. Actually, we'll make this. Yeah, wait. Sounds great. What's your Mac config? It's got an ungodly amount of RAM. It's got an M3 Ultra. I just got this like a month ago, I think. So it's pretty fresh. But those are kind of like the main specs. There's a decent amount of space. I think I tried to beef it up because I really wanted something that would last me 10 years. So that's what I was shooting for. I'll probably require a full 10 years of me paying it off, because God knows those Apple products are just absurd in terms of pricing. Hold on, I gotta quantize this Reese thing here. That's really beefy. Are you running 128? Listen to me right now. You need to hear this. I am running this at 64. It's not actually that mind-blowing because there's not that much going on in this project file, but like I'm telling you, I never have to switch my buffer rate. It is insane. With my last computer, which was, it's 5 years old. It had great specs, but I would have to switch to like 1024 or whatever, and when I would get deeper into project files, but I can open those exact same project files and stay at 64. I've tried 32, but that's kind of pushing it. So I just keep it at 64 because that difference in terms of latency doesn't really help me that much. I think it shaves off maybe like 1 millisecond, which is not that noticeable. Let's see. Yeah. It goes from 4.54 in this project to 5.99. It wouldn't matter at that point to me. I'm still in the M1 128. I can't even imagine running a large project like yours. Oh, this one isn't even that crazy. But yeah, I feel I don't know. I may have jumped the gun a little bit getting this computer, but I really wanted something to invest into for like a long-term setup, and I was really pissed about Windows ending support kind of suddenly for Windows 10, or announcing that they're ending support for it. And I don't know. I didn't want to have to already buy a new PC system, and so I don't know. I wanted to try going the other route, and now I gotta say the system is pretty great, but hefty price tag. I'm not sure. I still don't know 100% if it was worth it, but I will say that like from a workflow perspective, I'm really happy. All right, yeah, this whole thing just kind of like feels so weak at the moment, but it's okay. It's all good. Cool. Yeah, let's call it for now for this idea. I'm going to save this. It was fun to create this entire thing from scratch over the last like hour and a half or so. There's definitely some cool stuff going on, but it will need a lot of work. Oh, that's right. I do need to update my gear list. Thanks for that reminder, Art Nerd. Babyface is outdated. I do have an Apollo interface now. I was really going back and forth on what to do there because, I mean, babyfaces are extremely reliable. They're really great, but, they're a little bit more limited in terms of their DSP, stuff. And, when it comes to like low latency processing, which is something I care a lot about, it's hard to find many options that are better than Apollo. But I mean, the funny thing is Apollo is also one of those things with price tags are crazy on Apollos, I think. But yeah, it's kind of like investing. It was an investment in that kind of like ecosystem in the long run because I want to be able to run certain things at very low latency at my live shows in the future. For my vocals, for example, or specifically for my vocals, maybe other instruments in the long run as well. I would love to maybe occasionally bust out a guitar or so at my shows, but yeah, it costs a lot obviously to bring all the gear around to get it in the first place, take care of it on the road. So yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I'm going to take a quick second to reopen that weird jazzy jungle thing here, and I'm going to jam on that for probably like the rest of the stream and wrap up here pretty soon. For vocals, I prefer the SSI interface. What is SSI? What are you speaking of? Oh, maybe I misread that. All right. What was I doing here? Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm kind of goofing around right now, but it's really fun to try to like experiment with the ways in which the keyboards can talk to each other a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, man. All right. I was hoping to have a smoother ending there, but I couldn't come up with anything. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company while I'm noodling around creating terrible sounds and some occasional good ones. Hypnosis. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what... Sometimes when we get lost in the sauce, it can feel like you're hypnotizing yourself. You're like lost in this trance, exploring different rhythms and riffs and motifs. But anyways, y'all, that's going to be it for me for today, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the kind words and the stuff I was working on, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, the few hours that are left, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.